You think superpowers only exist in Marvel or DC movies? Flying, immortality, or shooting hundreds of volts of electricity? Forget those blockbusters. Because right here on our planet, there are tiny real-life creatures possessing ultimate abilities that would make modern science completely drop its jaw. Welcome to the world of real-life mutants. Let's dive straight into the 8 animals with real superpowers you won't believe exist. First up, let's meet the only creature that looks straight into the eyes of death and says, "Not today." Welcome to Turritopsis dohrnii, famously known as the immortal jellyfish. When facing danger, sickness, or old age, this jellyfish doesn't die. It completely reverses its life cycle, shrinking its body back into a polyp and restarting its existence from scratch. It literally presses replay on life. The secret is a biological process called transdifferentiation, which lets the jellyfish turn adult cells into entirely new cell types, like instantly changing a skin cell into a muscle or brain cell. Scientists are studying this tiny creature day and night, hoping to unlock breakthroughs in human medicine, potentially allowing us to regenerate damaged organs or drastically slow down human aging. An endless life cycle with 0 wrinkles. Now that is a multi-billion-dollar cosmetic superpower right there. But wait until you see what's next. Number 7. The mantis shrimp. Think the strongest boxer on Earth is human? Dead wrong. Its claws strike with the acceleration of a rifle bullet, turning the water ahead into pure vapor. The resulting shockwave packs enough heat to match the surface of the sun, shattering any shell instantly. The mind-blowing part? Its own clubs never break, thanks to a perfectly shock-absorbing internal nanostructure. Military scientists are now copying this pattern to design ultra-lightweight body armor and bulletproof vehicle plating. A tiny shrimp with a supersonic punch. But next, let's look at the absolute master of healing. Number 6. The axolotl. Lose a limb? No problem. A perfect new one grows right back in weeks. This smiling creature can perfectly regenerate its spine, heart tissue, and even parts of its brain, completely scarless. Its secret? Cells at the wound site instantly revert back into stem cells, capable of rebuilding any organ from scratch. Its genome is 10 times larger than a human's, packed with instructions for non-stop self-repair. Global researchers are trying to crack this DNA code, hoping to cure spinal cord injuries in humans. Until then, we're stuck with band-aids. But our next contender goes somewhere even sci-fi wouldn't dare. Deep space. Number 5. The tardigrade, a microscopic water bear that simply refuses to die. Boil it, freeze it to absolute zero, or blast it with lethal radiation. It literally doesn't care. In extreme danger, it triggers cryptobiosis, retracting its legs and squeezing out 99% of its body water. Default text. It stays in this dead-like state for decades, but just 1 drop of water and it wakes right back up. Its secret? A unique protein called D-sup that acts like a physical blanket, shielding its DNA from shattering. Scientists are now copying this trick to create life-saving vaccines that can survive for years without refrigeration. A true space survivor. But next, let's look at a creature that seems built from spare parts. Number 4. The platypus. Absolute proof that nature has a very weird sense of humor. When diving to hunt, it completely shuts its eyes, ears, and nostrils. It swims in pitch-black darkness. Instead, its rubbery bill holds 40,000 electrical sensors, scanning the water like a high-tech bioradar. It detects the tiniest muscle twitches of its prey, a biological submarine hunting by pure electricity. Engineers are now copying this electric sonar system to build advanced navigation tools for stealth underwater drones. Number 3. The lyrebird, a walking tape recorder that can mimic literally any sound it hears. From other birds and barking dogs to chainsaws, camera shutters, and car alarms, it copies them perfectly. Its secret lies in the syrinx, the most complex vocal organ in the bird world, controlled by independent muscle pairs. The males mix these chaotic noises into a wild soundtrack just to impress females. Talk about an aggressive mating remix. Audio engineers are studying this dual sound mechanism to create advanced voice synthesizers and noise-canceling software. A master of sound, but our next contender doesn't just make noise. It packs enough voltage to light up a room. Number 2. The electric eel. a living taser weapon that you absolutely do not want to cross. Over 80% of its body is made of specialized cells acting like thousands of tiny batteries wired together. When it discharges, it unleashes up to 600 volts, strong enough to drop a full-grown horse. By controlling the flow of sodium and potassium ions simultaneously, it turns its entire body into a giant capacitor. Scientists are mimicking these electrocytes to design flexible biobatteries that could power medical implants inside the human body. A self-charging weapon of absolute power. But we've saved the most brutal, hardcore survival mechanism for number 1. Number 1. The hairy frog. Forget the supersonic punch or endless healing. This creature does the unthinkable. When threatened, it deliberately breaks its own toe bones with pure muscle force. It then forces those sharp, broken bone fragments to pierce straight through its own skin, creating deadly claws. Unlike fictional heroes, these claws cannot automatically retract. The bone slowly heals as new tissue grows over it. Biomedical engineers are fascinated by this brutal self-repair, using it to study advanced self-healing materials and bone grafting techniques. Weaponizing your own skeleton for survival. It doesn't get any more hardcore than that. From the immortal jellyfish to the bone-breaking frog, nature equips these creatures with extreme tools just to survive. But as a human, you possess a different kind of superpower, the power of adaptability, curiosity, and mind over matter. So which of these real-life superpowers surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Power Squad for more deep animated journeys. Thanks for watching. Default, see you in the next one. Stay curious.